Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I have just straightened my hair for the first time in God knows when. I've still got the original GHDs and I've popped these little clips in. Look at these hairs, these baby hairs, and this part of my hair, I hate it so much. I tried to swoop it over to that side because I don't like this. It's getting on my nerves, but hopefully we're getting my hair dye today and then we can sort this hair out. So anyway, let's just have to look at my big fat face. I am going to use this palette today, continuing on with new makeup to me that I got for birthday and Christmas. This is the Morphe and Coca-Cola 1971 Unity collection. And this is what it looks like. So you've got nice pops of colour, orangey sort of tones, and then your browns and stuff at the side. So I was going to do all the rest of my makeup off camera, and I thought, you know what, you're just going to have to put up with a long video today. So I'm going to pop on my primer first. This is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Soft Matte Primer by Fenty Beauty. I might have to bring my hair out of the way actually, just to get it all. I haven't used the Fenty foundation in ages, so I'm seeing if it's still working. Now the sun's in and out today. Excuse me a moment, I'm gonna have to blow my nose. I do apologise for that. Allergies. Right, so yeah, oh, my skin seems to be absorbing this right up, which is never good. Anyone else's skin just going a bit haywire just now, like mine is. And constant headaches as well. Okay, so I'm going to let that absorb, and while it does that, I thought we'd start with our eyes. I'm going to take the P. Louise base in 05, which I believe is like the lightest one. I was kindly sent it by Kate when she was going through her stash and having a clear out. So it is very light, and you don't need a lot of it. I'll just pop that on. I'm going to have to get my wee mirror. Oops, sunglasses are in the way. Okay, so I don't know what to do today. I don't know whether to go colourful or not colourful. So who knows what could happen. Let's take this brush and we're going to go into just a whitish shade which is called Good Company. So it's like a skin tone colour. The weather has been crazy though. Poor England and Wales, they've been getting it quite bad. Floods and such likes. Hopefully that's the storms calmed down. So this is just a white shade. Then I am going to go in with another brush. I cleaned my brushes. I'm really missing my Primark brush spray. Just having to wait for brushes to dry and stuff. This is just an Urban Decay one that came with the Stone Vibes palette. I don't know whether I need to put the light up or down. I'll put it down just now anyway. Okay, I'm going to go into That's the Spirit, which is like a sort of peachy, orangey tone. And we're just going to pop that into our crease and blend it and blow it out and stuff. Oh, nearly went into the wrong shade there. Yeah, I just thought this morning there I'm going to straighten my hair and just have it look a little bit half decent, I suppose. I'm just going to back in with the first brush that I had and just wiggle that back and forth. There's not a lot of pigment really picking up on this one. I'm having to rest my elbow on my knee because my arms are really sore and shaky at the minute. I don't know, my whole body, but particularly my arms haven't been that good. So I don't know what's going on with it. Last night I was nearly asleep at 8 o'clock. I had zero energy. And I was just like, I can't go to sleep now because then I'll never sleep the rest of the night, you know? Just building this colour up a bit. And I'm still doing the kind of method that Mel taught me, which is to blend and like, you know, blow it out rather than going for exact shapes and stuff. So hopefully it looks kind of half decent. As I say, I'll come closer in that once I'm ready. This is definitely probably going to be a long video, so if you manage to get to the end of the video, please leave me, this is a new thing I've just been doing because it's a bit fun and also lets me know who's actually bothering to watch it all. But I'll tell you what emoji to leave later on, just in case you come on and leave it just now. Okay, the next shade I'm going to do is Join Hands, which is like a mid-tone brown. And I'm just taking that just below it, that shade that we've just used, but also kind of taking into it because it isn't the most pigmented. Excuse me. Oh, shadows. The first colour that we used, I mean. But it's blending really nicely though. People of the world, join hands. I used to straighten my hair like every single morning at like 7ish when I used to go to work. And now I just hardly ever straighten my hair or anything. I want to get a weaver, you know, like a hair weaver, just to, but anyway, I can't afford one. Right, I don't know what else to do with these eyes today. Do we want to go for colour or do we want to stick neutral? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to go into let me swatch some of the colours for you. I'll swatch Hilltop Hope, which is the green. I'll swatch Flash Forward, which is like a aqua-y kind of blue shade. And 1971, which is like this periwinkle blue. I've got some kitchen towel here, which is handy. We'll put Loved Up, which is like a rose gold pink, and then we've got this Pop to Mystic, which is like the most gorgeous duochrome purpley goodness. Are you seeing those shades? Hold on. Let me see. Does the light need to go up for you to see it, or does it need to go down? They're just gorgeous, aren't they? But I don't know what to go for. Right, let's have a wee see. I think I'm going to, first of all, just take a little flat brush. And I'm going to go into the shade. I think I want to use Loved Up, actually. I know you're all expecting me to go for the green, but I just want to see how it goes on. There's no fall down really at all. I do have a bit of something on my nose there. Okay, there's a lot of fall down onto my top, but not onto the actual, like, underneath. I don't even think you're seeing any of that pink. Let's try with my finger, which is sometimes the better way. It's a very, very subtle shade, this Loved Up one. It's not quite doing it for me there, but we'll start putting it on, so we'll continue. We'll just have to mix something else in with it, I guess. I don't even think you would. You can kind of see it, but not majorly, for God's sake. And your bib. Okay, so that colour was not killing me with kindness. I'm going to try a bit of bling bling, which is a more, whoa, that's more pigmented. It's more of a brown sort of coppery toned shade. No, just using my finger, because half the time I think that's the best way to blend it in. I do much prefer that. It's a very subtle look. Right, let's leave it there now. I'm going to go back into Join Hands, which was the brown one, and I'm just going to sweep a bit of that under the eyes, making this lovely face. It's so tickly. I don't know what it is about Morphe palettes. They're just, I don't know, they're not that wow to me, are they? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet this little brush. And I'm going to go into that Loved Up. And I want to add a little bit of it into this inner corner then. See, I sometimes just feel, especially because I'm getting older, and also the fact that I suffer with dry eyelids. When I do wet the shadows, it looks really textured. I mean, it's helping it show up a bit more, but it's definitely nothing wow. And then let's just turn the brush over to the other side and go back in with this sort of coppery bling shade. And straighten that up a bit. I mean, if you wanted a nice subtle toned look. That's definitely what you've got, isn't it? Okay. I don't know how I feel. I'm going to take this pencil brush and I'm going to go into 1971, which is the like periwinkle blue, and I'm just going to add a bit of it underneath. Just so that we're trying some of the purple colour as well. Oh, that's so tickly. Does anyone else think when they straighten their hair, it brings out the colours of the hair? Just the same as, see when I use dry shampoo, I honestly think my hair looks better with dry shampoo than it does when it's actually washed. Oh, I actually sometimes just cannot cope with having shadow under my eyes. It's so tickly. Right. I'm not having the best time with that palette. Let's stop there and get our foundation on. So I'm using my Fenty Beauty. This is the Soft Matte and I have it in the shade 170. And as I say, I haven't used this in the longest of times. So I'm very interested to see how it's going to go. I'm going to use my Sephora brush. I've been loving this brush that I got. I don't know if this foundation is still okay or not because it looks a bit... I'm going to put some on my hand actually. I don't know if I remember it. It doesn't smell of anything, but I don't know if I remember it being as thick. Like it's literally dragging on my face trying to put it on. None this side. Do you know what I mean? You can hear the brush as well. It's like dragging on my skin. Eyes are not sure what is going on there. Okay, let's put some on this side. I don't think I am a fan of this eyeshadow look at all. But I am, however, a fan of this foundation. Even though it feels like it, I feel like I'm having to drag the brush, which is never good. Look at my skin. It's good. Good. This is why I've been kind of shopping my stash as well and looking all these foundations back out. But look how thick it is. I don't know if I remember it being that thick a foundation. I went and did a huge, or not a huge, but a decent enough sized Fenty order when they first came to Boots. And I got this foundation then, so I've had it, oh look at those dark circles, I've had it for quite a long time and I haven't used it in ages. And I don't normally go for matte because I've got dry skin and I do prefer a glowy look, but you can add the glow in, but I am loving that. I mean, I know you can still see a bit of my redness and my freckles and stuff. Okay, Fenty. Okay then. Let me just wipe that off my hand. My top is like covered in glitter. Not loving that eye look, but anyway, let's carry on just now. Where is the concealer? I haven't popped one in, so I'll just have to use one. I'm going to use the Rimmel Lasting Radiance in the shade Fair. I need to get more concealers. I should have got concealer instead of getting a small bottle of the all-nighter. But anyway, I'm going to go in with the same brush here just because I like the way it shapes here into my nose. So it means I can really... I've completely covered up that blue colour, but it wasn't really doing anything anyway, was it? So allergies. My eyebrows look really dark today. Oh, I'm just really not loving this eye look. It's just not the best. Okay, do we have a powder in here? We do. Elf under eye powder. This stuff's grand. Tap it off the excess. Set that. Oh, got some of it on my nose there. Lovely jubbly. Okay, let's get bronzed up. I'm using, oh actually hold on, I'm going to contour with my Kevin Aucoin medium sculpting powder. Oh, got an itchy nose now. Now where is that brush? I'm using this brush. It just says sculpting brush by Real Techniques, which I don't think have anything to do with salmon neck anymore. And then I'm going to lightly, did that even blend in? I can't see if it did. I don't think contour does anything to me, do you know that? I really, really don't. But I've had this product for the longest time and I want to get it used, so I've kind of started trying to do some sort of a contour to our face just to see if it makes any sort of a difference. Which it probably doesn't, it probably just makes a big splodge. Let's try this Morphe Duo and see if we can chisel it into some sort of thinner one. It's nice and subtle as well, this contour. Right, we'll try a wee bit down the nose. Where's that brush? What is that? Oh my hair. I feel like a complete dafty. Like actually contouring my nose because I just don't ever do stuff like this. But hey ho. Oh, is it cute? You're like, hell no. There's a wee brush at the end of this as well. So we'll just make sure that's all blended in. Is my nose thinner? Do I look different? Do a hell. Oh, there's glitter on that. That's never good. Okay. Then for bronzer, I'm using my Tarte Park Avenue Princess. And we are going to use a bigger brush here. Oops. It's just a light shade, but if you know me, I don't like to be too like bronzed. I've been watching a lot of Shani XO videos and like older one. I love her declutters, plus like she has the best blush collection ever, and I love blush. Does that look muddy? This clip's falling out my hair because it's so fine and my hair hates me. Right, tiny bit more. I always bounce it off in the back of my hand because I don't want too much product. Then we'll take it along the jawline and down the neck. And sometimes I like to take it just over here. Oh my word, okay. Not used to that. Let me have my foundation brush a bit and go over that, because that, out of the light, oh, that's too much. It's too much. Hold on. Oh my god. That is too much, Julie. Much too much. Okay. Step away from that. Blush. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Ecstasy blush. And this cheap brush here. Again, I like to bounce it into my hand. And no do I add way too much, because that seems to be the premise of today, is to be adding too much makeup altogether. It's when I come out of this light, what have you, that I'm just like, what's going on? And for highlights, I'm using Benefit Cuckoo. Where is my highlight brush? There we go. I'm just taking it a wee bit of it there on the highest point of my cheekbones. To be fair, in some lights it looks okay, and in other lights it doesn't. Right. I'm going to put some setting spray on before we finish with the eyes off. I'm going to get me sponge, and I just like to bounce it over the setting spray just to meld everything in. Plus, if I'm feeling that I've got too much on, I can kind of rectify it with that. Okay, mascara. I think I need an eyeliner of some description. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Classic Brown because I do love it. And it just gives that greatness. Tartist mascara. And I'm actually going to wipe some of it off the brush because I do like the mascara, but I feel that it's just a little bit too clumpy. Oh, lovely. Now, I don't think there's much saving the eyes, to be honest, but for lips, did I put a lip liner in? I don't think I did. We're not going to bother with lip liner today, actually. What have I got here? I've got Peach Stock, which is a satin lip. We'll see how we get on with this. It is very much like foundation lips, is it? And I'm going to add this Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in PS over the top of it because, oh, this smells amazing. It smells like cocoa powder or, oh, it just smells divine anyway, whatever it is. Ooh, and this is me done. This is the finished look. So what do you think? It's very subtle, I know it is. I'm not overly chuffed with it. Look at the state of me, seriously. I look like I've been attacked by makeup. So if you manage to get right to the end, I want you to leave me any flower emoji. And please do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell to be notified of when I next upload. What do you think of this palette and what I've done? As I say, I know it is very subtle, the eye look, but I'm loving the skin. As I say, when I look in the mirror and that out of this frame and the ring light, for me, I maybe do have just that tiny bit too much on, but yeah. But if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell to be notified of when I next upload, and I will see you next time. Bye.